Office of Multicultural Arts Initiatives was founded in the fall of 2005. It is a major multicultural outreach wing of the University of Wisconsin-Madison that grew out of a number of programs that I had developed over the last 12 to 15 years here in Madison and out of the University of Wisconsin-Madison campus. For many years I was the assistant director and outreach coordinator for the Latin American Caribbean Iberian Studies program. And my first big project that I developed was called Sin Fronteras, which in Spanish means without borders. That project came out of the relationships that I had established when I lived in Central America in the 1980s, in Nicaragua in particular, in Honduras. The name Sin Fronteras came out of a meeting that I had in actually Tegucigalpa in Honduras with a number of leading artists during the Central American conflict, where the borders were basically closed at the time. The U.S. was occupying Honduras and supporting counterinsurgency against the rebel groups in Guatemala, El Salvador, and of course trying to overthrow and undermine the Sandinista government in Nicaragua. And so we got together a group of people, artists, and we were in this home, and I was with Salvador and Katia Cardenal, who were like two of the leading singer-songwriters in Nicaragua. Revolutionary art and singer-songwriters all came to Madison, and they formed here on here on the campus the Central American All-Stars, and they did a series of workshops, and we did a week worth of workshops, performances in the evening, and then we ended our week with a performance of the Afro-Cuban All-Stars at the Civic Center on the Friday night, and then on the Friday night was Ruben Blades at the Orpheum. Saturday night was at the Civic Center, and those were two sold-out shows back to back of Latin culture and Latin music after week-long activities. And I think that's when we could say that Latin music actually arrived to Madison in a really visible sense. Front page of the Isthmus, all of the newspapers, front page of the Rhythm. So it's like getting out of the shadows and being invisible, but it was that Latin culture was alive and vibrant. People don't remember it well. Some of the people who were there, but I think it's important to reflect on the fact that now you see like Tony Castaneda and his group winning the annual jazz award. You have Mari Salsa, you have Candela and Que Flavor. All of these groups that now people take for granted, but 10, 12 years ago there was very few.